Hello, we are here. We are going to play a Silver Tower game. We are going to play the easiest one, the one as a starter, the one that is called the Recognition. So starting in page 89, we have prepared the decks following the rules. We have prepared here the board, and now we are going to start playing the first. The players we are going to use the Knight Questor. We have a Knight Heraldor that are going to be played by my wife, and I will play with the Fireslayer Doomseeker, and I will play with the Mistweaver Scythe. If this goes well, we are going to prepare a campaign, and we are going to play more games in the future. But this is just a first trial to see how it goes, and we'll see how the game goes, and we are going to let's play. So first we are going to decide who has the rune, who will have the rune to be the first player. So we are going to roll the dice to know which is the one in each row. So you also roll. So you roll a 6. This is for the Mistweaver. So the Mistweaver will be the first player. So the order we will follow to make it easier is we will put the Mistweaver the first. Then the second is going to be the white, the Knight, the Questor. Then we are going to go the red, and then the black. Okay, we put there the things, and we are going to start playing. So we roll first the dice of destiny here, and we have a 666. So this 666 goes out, and we just keep the 5 and 4, and we need to see if the 666 it's making something special. So 666, if any, but I think because it's the first round, we are not going to, because there is not a space to put enemies, so we are going to ignore this consequence, but we lose the 3d6. So the next step is we are going to roll for each one the dice here. Okay, so we roll the 4 black, and then we place them. So 3 5s and 1 4. You put them here on the top, and we roll for all the players we have. So the sides have 2 6s. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place the 6. I'm going to place the 4th here. Okay, so in the ability of the scythe, and I'm going to pass the turn to the next player because I cannot play any other thing here. I cannot move, so I will wait that the other player will do an exploration. So now you can do exploration. So if you want to use exploration, you can use one of the wands from the Questor. You take this, and then we take the first card from the deck, because we need to explore what is the next room. So we put the next card up to now, say the floor move constantly in this place, clicking and whirring as it interlock and span apart in ever-changing configurations of crescent lines and seamless meshing cogworks. Roll encounter table B. So we have to roll in encounter table B, and we also need to put the room. So we have this room, that is this one here. So I guess, and here is where it's not very clear to me what is the direction. I think we have to put this direction, and we have to put a portal here. To be fair, I don't know exactly. So I will do, this is the connection, the correct connection. So we have here the card, and now we roll in table B. So table B, you take one of the white dice. You have to keep this one here, because this is the dice you will need it to keep. And now you roll in B. Roll throw the dice. And it's a 2. So we have a pink horror, or exactly the adversary. So we play basic. We are going to place a pink horror. The point is there is not really. I'm trying to check how the pink horror is placed. Sorry, this is the first time we are. I think we are going to place it then the pink horror wants to be at the distance, like that. Okay, so we have a pink horror in the room. Okay, and now you can do another action if you want. No, puedes jugar con el mismo. Tu movimiento, you can move 3. Okay, so if you want to go to the pink horror, you need to make at least 2 movements before you go next to him. But you will no, you can use the 1 to move. Okay, so you don't need to roll, and then you move 1, 2, 3 close to it. You want to keep doing actions, or you don't need to roll anything? You want to do any other action? No, you don't need to roll. No. So you have done 2 actions. One is to explore, open the door, the room. So now you can decide if you want to move more or you want to pass to the next player. Stop. So I go. It's my turn then. We go with the Dome Seeker. So the Dome Seeker will use 1 die and move 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. And now I will use another dice to move next to it. Here. And as I will do the Doomseeker axe, I need a 3+ to hit on the pink horror. No, I fail. And now I do another attack. I succeed with a 5. And now I do 2 damage to the pink horror. So here we have the pink horror to know how much damage it can resist. Here we have the pink horror. The pink horror have vigor 4, so I did 2 damage. So we put the 2 damage next to the pink horror. Okay. And now it's turn for the next player, so you can play with the white. So this guy. You want to move or what? Move. So it's 1, 2, 3. I guess something like that. You need to go next to it to hit on him, or you can wait here and use. Or just move here and wait that he's going to kill the horror.
Maybe.
You want to move here? Or you can move also here. You can pass 1, 2, 3 and be there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So use the other one. Okay? And now you can make an attack if you want. You can only make simple attacks. No, with these dice. You have to use these dice. These dice are used, so you cannot use them anymore. So you can use this die, and then you need a 3. No, you fail. Or you can make another attack if you want. You stop. You want to make another attack or stop?
No, stop.
Okay. Now it's my turn again with the Said. So Said will move. 1, 2, 3. And now I will use the illusory assault with a 6. Okay. I will use 1, 6 for illusory assault. I need a 3. No, I fail, and I use another die. So I need again a 3. I hit him. So I make 2 damage, he is dead. Okay, and I win 1 point of renown with my blue. Here. And now we need to see, because when this dies, the slain, it will place and then put in place another blue horror as close as possible. Okay, so we need to put 2 blue horrors here. So this, when the pink horror dies, then it explodes into blue horrors. We need to put them as close as possible as each other. Okay. So now I'm going to use one of these dice with the side, and I'm going to roll another missile on this guy here. I hit, so I do 3 damage. So it's dead. Again, with 3 damage it dies. Boom. And it comes the Brimful Horror. Okay, and then I gain another renown because I kill another guy. And now I finish all my this, so you can play now. You can do your attacks.
Okay.
So you want to attack?
Yeah.
What number it was before? Was it 5? ¿Qué número era?
5.
No, you have to roll. You attack with this guy here. You attack here. Roll. You have to roll the dice. It's a 4. You hit and you make 2 damage.
Sí.
So he's dead. It appears this thing. And now you gain 1 renown. Like that. Okay. And now you can make, does not matter. We are going to move this a little bit so you can see.
Ah, sí.
Yeah. So now you can play if you want another die. If you want to play another one of these to do another attack. You want to
No.
kill this one?
Ah, espérate aquí.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you roll to kill
Okay.
this one. Yeah, it's killed.
Sí.
These little ones does not give this does not give points. It's not giving points,
No,
the little
that's-
ones.
okay.
And now you can use the trumpeter to kill this one with the white
Okay.
die.
3. Yes. Sí.
See, yeah, then it's dead. So we have killed all the horrors. So we have the last destiny dice. You want to use it, this destiny dice? If you explore,
Okay. Yeah.
no, exploring no is not a good idea because then you will have enemies, and we don't have dice, so the enemies will attack us. Or you can use this. You can pass, and then I can use this just to move this here. I think the best what we can do, or move this 1, 2 here, and then you are protected.
Okay. Yeah, no.
And then we finish with the dice. Okay? So now, to make it more, I will pass the rune to you. So you roll the destiny dice. Because there is not enemies, so you roll now the destiny dice. So they are double 5, so we lose these ones. And we have double 3, we also lose this one, so we only have a 6. Okay, so double 3 means that we have the book here, and double 5 is we have the fish here. So we have now here the 2 familiars. This familiar is attacking the abilities, no, it's not impacting us, and this is removing our movement by 1. So we have reduced our movement. So the elf is moving 3 instead of 4, and the first layer is 2, and the other heroes 2. We roll again for the hero dice. So my side have 4, 2, 2, and 1. So it's quite bad. And now my dooms have a 6. 1 here, a 5, and a 4. Okay, then we roll for the black. So it's a 2.
2, 4, 5, 5.
and then for the trumpeter.
4, 5, 3, each one.
Okay, so now what we are going to do is we start now with the Night Questor, so you can explore the next room if you want. You want?
Okay.
So you have to use the dice with the 2 to explore. You have to use 1 die, and what we have in the next room. It was more treacherous than walking on a shifty sands. Coins and the trios spill away in rattling showers with every step. Roll encounter table B. We have to roll encounter and roll this die, the die you have, and we have to see what happens here. Roll again. I will look the chamber in the meantime. We need to look for the chamber. Is this chamber here? So we need to place this chamber like that, I think. Yeah, it's like that. And we need to put a portal in this position. So we have a portal there. And now, yeah, we have to move this a little bit to show it. Okay, and now you roll for the encounter. So roll here. We have to see what is happening. Roll here. Roll the dice.
Okay.
So it's a 2. There is another pink horror. So we have a pink horror appearing from this portal. Okay. And now what else have? Each time a hero move into a space in this chamber, they must reduce the score of their lowest hero dice by 1. If the lowest dice is showing a score of 1, remove it and replace it with a wound marker. Okay, so if I move inside this room, when you move in, I will. So now you can move with this guy, with the hero. So you move, and then you move inside here. I guess 1, 2 here to hit.
2.
1, 2 hit, and then this it's converted into 4. Okay, so now you can do another action if you want. You can do a normal attack, or you can do if you want a special attack using the 6 here.
Attack.
Which die? This? Okay. So you roll, and you need to roll a 3. You roll a 6, so you make 2 damage to him. Okay. You want to do any other action? You want to do other action? Any other action? No? So you pass. So it's time for the 5th layer. So the 5th layer I will use the 1 because I don't want to get wounded. And I will move 1, 2. And now I will use the 4. And I will do 1, 2. Okay? And now because I move inside, the 4th is transformed into 4. So now I'm going to make my strong attack, and I need a 3. Okay? So I do the attack, I failed. So I will pass. So we go now to the guy with the trumpeter.
Okay.
No, you want to use the
See,
to move.
wait. Okay. Sorry.
This, and then you move 1, 2 here.
Yeah.
Okay. You discard this one, no? You want to attack? So then this is transformed into a 2. So you can use the 2 for a small attack. A small attack is enough to kill him. So you can make a small attack.
Yeah.
With the 2, you attack, yes?
6.
6 is killed. Okay, this guy is killed. And this is the white. So the white is mainly winning a renown point. Okay? And now this guy explodes. And we have again 2 blue horrors. This one is here. And the other one have to be here. Okay. And you want to do any other action, or you pass?
Action.
You want to do another action?
Action.
What do you want to do? Attack this guy here?
Yes.
Okay, attack. So you need Again, 3. Yes.
6.
You kill. Because it's 2 damage. Right? It's 2 damage less. So you win another renown point. And this is converted into the little flames. You want to do any other action? Yes?
Yeah.
So you attack again. Fail, you fail. Okay. And you can use, if you want this, to do the last action. You can use this one. You want? Okay. So you attack again to the flaming. Yeah. Into 3. It's killed. Okay. You finish your actions.
You
Now
finish.
I will use the scythe. So with the scythe, I will try to pick up the fish. So I roll a die, and you take one of these dice. If you roll, I have to roll higher than you. 6.
3,
I roll
6.
higher, so I have the fish. I have captured the fish with me. So with this fish, what I can do is discard a slot during your turn to move up to 3 spaces without spending. So I can move 3 spaces when I want without using dices. Okay.
Mhm.
So now I'm going to use 1 die to move. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because I move here, this is a 1. Now we will discard this die to move 1, 2, 3, and this goes down to a 3. Okay, and I will use now the shooting. I will use the power to try to kill this guy. So I need to roll a 3. It's a 4. So I do this 3 damage for 2 damage. So I kill this one into a flames. And now I win 1 point here. Okay, so I use all my dices. And now is you can you can do the attack. You want to do the attack, but you cannot do anything because you are here.
Okay, not attack.
You cannot attack because you are too far. So you have to move first.
Ah.
What you want to use? What you want to do with your last action? You have to choose something.
This?
You want to move?
Move. Yeah,
So now you can move 3 again because the fish is not.
5, 4.
1, 2, 3. You can move here,
Yeah.
or you can move here. Where you want to move?
Here.
Okay, so you move. And now is my last action. I will try to kill this guy with a normal attack. I need a 2 to hit. So I hit. I do 1 damage, and I think 1 damage is enough to kill these are the special monsters. 1 damage is enough to kill him. So we have killed all the enemies. And we go again to Destiny dice. So we go to another round. So we need to roll again the purples. So now we have 6, 5, 2, and the double ones is an unexpected encounter. Okay. So if if 1s or 6s are discarded, an unexpected event occurs. Roll 2 dice, one after each other. Treat the first dice as tens and the second dice as units. Then read the passage in the adventure book for an example. Okay, so roll first tira prima un dado. 60 y ahora tira 60. No, the next book 64.
64.
So now we have to see what happens in the adventure book with the 64. So we have a random encounter. It's in page 26. The book. No, it's not in page 26. Looking for that random pointer. So, as we roll 64 is the passage says, by the flickering light and whirling morning candles, the champion's vision blurred. Both before them and behind, the path appeared to double, then double again, unfolding into the kaleidoscope profusion, before settling more into the familiar. So we need to put back this thing into the deck. It does not say if the exploration cards have been discarded, take 2 of them. Yeah, we have not discarded any yet because we are still here, so we cannot put this back. We don't have any card discarded, so nothing is happening, and the only thing, this one will go away, but this has not card, okay, because this was the initial room, but it's not connected to us. So we just discard this at the end of the turn, and we cannot use the passage 64 because we have not discarded any card. These are still active. Because these 2 cards are, this is connected to each other, so nothing happens, and we go to the next hero turn. Okay, so we roll again for the dice. So we have a 4, a 4, a 3 and 1. I roll for the red ones. So a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 3. You can roll now.
5, 3, 1, and 4.
Yeah, try to put them in order because then it's easier, so they have something like that. Now I take the room because I will go first. Okay? And now the night questor.
3, 5, 3, and
2. Yeah, okay. We just to make it easier. So I will start. So because it's now the turn of the locksmith, so I will use my number 3 to move. 1 here, this is transformed into a 3. Okay, and then I will use my dice to explore the next room. So we have this one, and says, read passage 76 on the book. So let's read passage 76. Passage 76. As the great golden portal swung wide, beyond was revealed a library that seemed stolen from some madman's dreaming. No ordered repository of lore was this, but a scattering of crumbled scrolls and forbidden tomes that ran riot in possible profusion. At the champion's exclamations, the air grew thick, and there billowed a smoke within which myriad colors shone bright. From that fume stepped the demonic presence of a strange chamber. One digit laid upon his rubber lips in a smoking appeal for silence. So we have to set up a pink aura as close as possible to the center of the chamber. This is the librarian. He follows the rule of the pink auras and has some additional rules on the exploration card. So we need to put the new exploration card. So we are going to move this a little bit to here. We need to put the library, that is one of the big ones. So this one here, so it's quite a madness. The library will go set up, I guess. This is the part that is not very clear to me. Most of the time is something like that, I think, and then we need to put, you can put it like that to make it easier. Okay, for the space. So we have like this. I'm going to put here on this thing another portal. Okay, so there's a portal here, and now we need to put a pink color in the middle. So he is the librarian owner, and we need to see the librarian is a pink color with vigor of 8. So he has 8 lives. It's have the double of the others, and he acts as the same as any other pink color. You do not need to make a separate roll on the highball table. Add 1 to the damage value of each of his weapons, and when the librarian is slain, he is not replaced with blue auras. Instead, read passage 59. So yeah, we need to kill this guy that is stronger. So I will not do any more action. So it's time for your for the Knight Heraldor to do. So you use the 1, then you can move 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's this guy. 1, 2, 3. And this is converting to 2 because you have moved through the room. So no, you cannot attack yet because you are too far.
Okay, cannot do, no?
So you can use the 2 to move closer if you want to hit him. You want to attack here?
Yeah.
So you need to move this one out. Then you can make 1, 2, for example, and put here. Or where you want to go here? Where you want to go?
Oh, wait.
Here, okay. And now you can do an attack with this. Yes. You need a 3. You hit. You make 2 damage to him. Okay. Now you can do another action. You can do another action if you want. You want to attack, or you can use the 6 is not make no sense for you. The 6 is better for this guy that have more damage. No, but it is when you play with this. If well, if you want to use the 6, you use the 6, and then you can do any other action.
No, not action.
Okay, don't roll the. You attack. Yes, 2 more damage. So he has 4 wounds now. You want to take any other to attack again, or you stop here?
Attack.
You want which die you want to use? Okay, you roll. No, you fail. Okay, now it's the time for the Mistweaver. So the Mistweaver, I will remove the 1 and move 1, 2, 3. 4 here, and I will use my shooting attack. Five, I hit, and I do 2 damage. So he's with 6 wounds. And now I do another lightning. I roll with another illusory assault. With the 2 I fail, and I do another one. See if I can kill him. If I can kill him, 6. Because I roll a 6 with that, I gain a renown point, clean. And now I did the final 8 wounds. So he's on 8 wounds, and we read now the passage to see what's happening with him. So we go to the passage 59 on the rule book, on the adventure book, sorry. So we go to the adventure book and we read the 59. 59. There came a sound of wet and monstrous ripping as the librarian tore boldly in two. Where once stood a great pink flesh being, now 2 smaller blue simulacra took its place, grumbling in great indignation. For all their bluster, these beings feared the champions, and told them as precious secret an ancient incantation that will steal the blinding light of sorcery for a time. Even as the champions puzzled over this silver of lore, the demons vanished, returning to the shimmering smoke weapons. The rune mark players takes exploration card titled The Rebellion until the end of the trial. Its purpose will become apparent later should you survive. Okay, so the rune mark player take the exploration card. So the rune mark, I take the exploration card titled The Librarian until end of the trial. Its purpose will become apparently later should you survive that long. So I have to keep this card, and now what happened is this guy just disappeared and we are alone in this room. Okay, and he won another glory for killing an enemy. Okay, so my Miss Weaver used all the dice, so it's time for another player to go. Now it's time for the Night Questor to play. So you want what this guy here? What do you want to do? You want to move?
Okay.
So it's you need to go. No, you cannot go through this portal. You have to go 1, 2, 3, and this becomes a 2. So now you can move again if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no, this is done. So you use another dice. Now you can move 1, 2, 3 here. You want to do another movement or yes? So okay, you move 1, 2, and you want what do you want to do now? Will you stop there or?
Stop. We explore it.
As you want. But if you explore, we don't have too many dice to defend.
Explore it.
Explore? Okay, so you use the last die, so you don't have any more dice, and we explore the next room to see what's in the next room. So we have the narrow ledge. Gears clattered and sections of floor rotated away until only a narrow ledge remained. As the champions took their place, their first tentative steps onto the precarious spawn, an unnatural zephyr began to blow. If your heroes move into the perilous space, you must take 4 dice and stack them on top of each other, so that the least one pipe is fully visible for the purpose of each. If the stack topples, goes through your hero, balance. We were just reading what you have to do, so you have to pile the dice like this to be able to pass that in a way that you can see the top of each die when you pile them. Okay, so this is the trick to go through this dangerous part. So the only one that have a still movement is my dwarfs. So I will use the 2 dice to do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I will go here. Okay. And I'm not going to use any other ability. So I don't use any more. You want to use any other die? No, I will use this to move my guy 1, 2, 3 to be there, and you, if you want to move this to move the trumpet.
Okay.
Who you want to move? Where? Here, just in front. Here in the perilous.
Okay.
Yes. So 1, 2. You have to do you have to do the tower of dice. Yes, está. No. You have to put them like that.
Okay.
Without falling. So you put it here, this ladder. So you have to do like that, and the top of each die have to be visible. If not, you receive 1 wound. You have received 1 wound. There. Okay, so 1 wound on the hero. So it means that you have only 3 dice, and then he has 4 dice, and this die is over. Okay, and we finish with the hero phase. So we go again to destiny phase. So you roll for destiny dice. Roll for. It's this is the time for this player. So you roll for the destiny dice. Roll for the destiny dice. So we have 3 4s that are out, and we only have a 1 and a 2. Okay, so the 4s, and at the end of the turn, these have disappeared. So this room is out. Okay, so we have to move this a little bit to this point here. And now this room is discarded. Okay, so this is for that, and it was force. And double force means that we have the little bird. Where is the little bird? Here it is. So you roll that with the trumpeter, so this goes here next to him. So this little bird, subtract 1 from the attack rolls for the hero. So we have -1 to attack. No.
Okay.
And yeah, we can, if we pick it up, reroll up to 2 that. Okay, we can reroll, and if you if you are Bane, discard the 3 hero dice from. Okay, yeah, it's clear. So now we roll for the dice. Here, first layer, I have a 6, a 6, a 2, and a 3. Okay. You have to roll for your dice as well. So 5. Oh, not very good. So yeah, 1,
4, 3, and 2.
Now you roll 3 dice there. Yeah, you lose because
actually,
you are wounded.
Okay.
Oh, okay, very good.
4, 6, and 6.
So you are the one with the rune. So you can decide, you can advance. So you can just move 1, 2, 3 behind. So you can move now if you want. You can move.
Yeah.
So you have to discard 1 die. So the number 1. No, because you discard this 1 and then you do 1, 2, 3 here. And you cannot move more, so it's better to pass.
No, stop action.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot move neither. So you have to move out, so you move.
Mm-hmm.
Use the, this one, it's the black. Okay, move 3. No, this is 1, 1, 2,
3.
Okay, you are here. You want to explore or you want to wait?
Explore.
Explore, okay. So use 1, 6 to explore. Okay. And we have the searing beams. So this is one of the big rooms here. This one, and this is the end room. So we are here in the end room. Let's zoom there. So because there is a dead end room. So we have here. The portals are here. Okay, so these are 1 portal here, and 1 portal here. And we have to read passage 81 on the book. So let's see what it goes in page 81. So, stepping through the shimmering blue haze, the champions emerge in a profane temple of Thench. In that place of worship, they beheld a great statue of a demon lord, whose avian gaze bespoke knowledge of dark, terrible secrets. At the statue feet, the champions saw 2 great crystal prisms, each mounted upon an intricate clock dice. From these prisms spilled a searing light, each beam leaped out like a searing river of power to scorch the walls black. Here it seemed was a puzzle of sorts. So we have to set up 2 prince markers. So the prince markers are these ones here. Okay, we have to set up 2 prince markers as shown on the exploration cards. So we have to put them on top of the fires, like that. These are the prince markers. Okay, they have to point to the sides, looks like. Okay, and then we have each prince projects a beam that extends towards until it hits an obstacle edge. At the beginning, each beam is projected to the closest edge of the chamber, so like this one. So this is the beam, here and here. Okay, the effects are detailed on the exploration card. A hero with the exploration card title, the Librarian, can make this action. Chan on 3 plus, so this is my Doom Seeker, until end of the hero phase. The beams are deactivated and have not effect. Oh, great. So if, and here we have what the beams want. If a miniature touches the beam, it suffers these 3 wounds. Adversaries will avoid this if possible. Heroes can make this action. Rotate with a 4 plus, or with a dice of 4, rotate an adjacent prince marker up to 90 degrees. This beam inflicts these 3 wounds on any model it touches. If a beam touches a statue, go to passage. If the beam touches a statue, okay, I guess we need to rotate it several times to do that. If the beam touches a statue, go to passage 49. If both touch at the same time, go to 57. But how we touch the statue at the same time? Because we have to rotate 90 degrees. This is the statue, and there are no enemies here. And we have to roll encounter we have to roll an encounter in table B. Here we have. So we have to roll twice in table B. So take 2 dice and we roll in table B. Roll here. We have 2 of these enemies. So we have a 6 and a 3. So 3 is a Kyric acolyte per player and 1 blue horror per player. So we have 1, 2, 3 acolytes. So we are going to put one different, one with the beak, one with the shield, and then we are going to put, yeah, we are 4, so we need to put again another one. So let's put 2 with shields. And then we have to put 4 blue horrors as well. Here we have the 4 blue horrors. And now the 6 is 1 Kyric acolyte for players. So we don't have enough of them. Yeah, we have here the 2 bosses. So we have here the 8. So we need to put all of them here. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we put here the blue horrors. Let's put them like that. Like that. So I guess the boss will not be crazy. Let's put them in a symmetrical situation. So the boss will be at the back. Just prepare to hit back. So here we have all the enemies here set up. So this is going to be a big busy room. So let's make it with something that makes more sense, something like that. So like that, and then the horrors behind. So we need to go all through all this mass of warriors. So here we are in the last stages of the game, and we are going to play this level. So after discovering the room, she is deciding that I will do the next movement. So I will move with the Doom Seeker first. So what I will do is I will have to pass, I will use my 2 to move. It's 1, I need to do the equilibrium thing. So let's see if I can do it. So I will put this die like that. I will put this one like that. This one like that. This should be good. So I pass is 1, 2, 3. And now I will go 1 here, and I will hit the one with the beak. So I will use another movement, and I will use the big attack to attack the guy with the big weapon. So I need a 3. Let's see if it goes. Yes! And I do these 3 damage to this guy. For 1 damage. I guess I will not kill him with only 3 damage. I'm going to check the profile of these people. So they can resist 3 damage. So I need to do another attack. I will do on the same. So he has 1 wound. Here has 1 wound. So it will attack the same. I fail. So I'm there. So now I will use. No, I will not use anything. I will stop here. So now it's your turn. Your turn. With the white. You can play with the white. No, you use the 2 to move because you are very far.
Okay.
So you do
Move it.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And you will need to move. Yeah, you can move here. You can attack here if you want.
Attack.
Okay, so you attack with this weapon. Now we need to check. The equilibrium shield has bigger 4.
4.
4, you hit, so you do 2 damage to him. Okay. You want to do another attack?
No.
No? Ça va?
Okay.
So now it's time. Ah, you have to do the equilibrium. You have not done the equilibrium.
Ah, the equilibrium. Okay.
That's what you want. Okay. So now I'm going to use 1, 2, 3. I will have to do the equilibrium. Need to show the 6s first, so it's going to be easier. Show the point there. Show the 6 there, and I show the 6 there, so it's visible. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's one movement. I need to do another movement to be behind, and I will use the projectile there. So you roll die. I need a 3 plus. I fail. Another projectile. I fail. So I failed the 2 attacks. So now it's your turn. I cannot do anything. So you can attack here if you want to move. Yeah, you have to attack this guy.
Okay. Here.
So you attack with the big attack with 3 damage. You fail. You can use one of these dice.
Okay.
You fail, and I will use with the Dome Seeker another die. I hit, and I do 1 damage more to this guy. And now it comes the turn of the enemies. So now is when we are going to receive big damage. So let's start with the enemies. We start with the horrors. So we roll a d6 to see what the horrors do. 2. Each horror in the group attempts to move so that it's not adjacent to any heroes, but can see at least one of them. Each horror in the group attacks the nearest hero and can see with the blue horror frame. So they cannot move, to be fair. So this guy will attack, all will attack to the Fire Slayer because it's the closest one. So we are going to do, and to attack, they need to hit with they attack with the flickering, with the blue fire. Okay, so the blue fire they need a 4. So the first horror attacks with the blue flyer, it hits. So my I need a 4 to save the hit. I don't save, so I receive 1 wound. The second one, fail. The third one, fail. And the fourth one, fail. Okay, now we go with the Kyric acolytes. So we roll to see what they do. 3. Slay unbelievers. Each acolyte attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon is in range. Then each acolyte that did not attack move towards the hero. Okay, so we start with this guy. This will attack, can attack here or here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He attacks on the doom, on the dwarfs. So the one with the have a curse blade. So he needs a 4+ to hit. It hits, and I need a 4+ to save. I save, so it does not do damage. This guy can only attack here. This is the one with the 2 blades, right? Yes. So he is the one with the acolyte with the 2 blades. Roll 4 dice. And I have to roll 4 dice. I forgot. Yeah. 4 dice for this. So I need to roll another die for the other one because it's 2 dice per attack. So the other one also hit me, and I need a 4 to save. So it's becoming quite. I have another wound on my dwarf, and now I receive 4 attacks more. I receive 2 hits, so I need to roll 2 4s, at least 1 not to die. I have another wound. Okay, now we attack with the one with the big glaive here. It's also attacking me. With a little bit of, and the one with the glaive, of course, have damage 2 rather than 1, so has 2 attacks with force. It hits 1, so I need to save this damage. I save it, so I did not receive the damage. And now this one will move here. Oh, is this here? Oh, yeah, here. Oh. Okay, this one is here, here, and here. And we move like that. This like that. Okay. So this one will move here. He will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's attacking me again with 2 attacks. I need force. I'm wounded, so I need a 4 to save me. I did not save, so I'm out. The Doom Seeker is out. And now the one with the glaive will attack the Western Knight with 1 hit. Tienes que salvarte con un dado. It's safe with a 6. So this means that he has a glory point because he rolled a 6. Okay, and he saved the attack. And the other ones will move closer, 1, 2, and will shoot there. So this guy is out now. So it's 1, 2, 3. So I want to say, so I will do 1, 2, 3 shots, and I will distribute them 1 to each other. Okay. So 1 for you, 3+. Fail. On the side, 3+, hits, and I have to roll with the side a 6 to save. No, I receive 1 wound. And now on the trumpet, hits. You need to roll a 4 with this one. Un 4. No. You receive 1 wound. And we finish here with the hero phase. So this board goes away. And we go to the next Destiny hero phase. Okay, we can move it here so we can have all the space. So we go to the next round. We are going to Who has another rune? This it's not the side who have it again. So I'm going to roll the destiny dice. Yeah, we are all wounded. My 5 layers does not have dice. And I have 3 dice there. So double ones. So we have a 6, a 4, and the ones are discarded. So we need to roll to see what's happening. Is the 66. So I hope it's not something too heavy. 66. Wow, this is going to be. As they stepped through the pale dancing lights, the champions felt sudden presentiment of a great evil. Near at hand, the very next moment, that evil reared its monstrous head, striding on cloven hoofs through the swirling portal and giving vent to bestial below rage. And a good thaumaturge had found them, and now turned all of its powers to striking them down, to prove its own mighty. Varicolored flames licked across the walls, and the air swarmed with a gathering storm of sorcery. Truly, the champions faced the sternest test yet. Set up a great thaumaturge at the closest portal to the rune market hero. It's enraged, so as thought it had already suffered 9 wounds as per brutal rage. So we have to put in the closest portal. So this guy, the closest portal to this is this. So we have the thaumaturge coming. He's enraged and had already suffered 9 wounds. So he's only 1 wound remaining, but it's a good news. And we need to kill. So she has normally, yeah, who had suffered, kind of be suffered 9 wounds. No, here it's the part that I don't understand, because he has bigger 9, so I guess he only has 1 wound remaining. So he's enraged, he has 1 wound remaining, so let's... Once the thaumaturge has suffered 9 wounds, it is not slain but becomes enraged. Remove all the wounds markings from next to it. He's slain if it suffers another 9 wounds. Until then, roll 1 dice instead of 2 on its behavior. Okay, so he's enraged. He has 9 wounds, so it's going to be quite dangerous, this one. So let's see how it goes. So we go now to the hero phase. I start with the scythe. So I need to roll the dice. We need to roll the dice of our heroes. I have a 5, a 4, and a 3.
5, 3, and 2.
Okay, and now you roll for the other one.
5, 3, and 2.
Okay, so I will start with my side, and I will try to stun them. To kill the guy that is already with 2 wounds. So I will throw a bolt to this guy here. So I need a 3+ to do it. It does with the 6. So that means that I gain 1 point of renown. I do D3 damage to him. I need to roll the damage for 2 damage. So this is killing him, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, because they have bigger 3, so this is killed. Okay. This guy is killed, and I won another renown point. So I will use another bolt, and now I will use it on this one that is also wounded. So I need a 3+. I fail. And I will use the last one, try to kill the same again, with a 3+. I hit, and I do 2 damage. So this is also killed because he has 4 wounds. Okay. And now I did a mistake. So now this guy can move there. No, cannot move yet. Okay. So I finish all my attacks here. Let me check because I will try to stun them. So now I will try to stun them. And I forgot to put a renom point because I killed the last one. And you have 2 renoms with this guy. Because I killed 2 next to him. So you have 2 renom points. And now we'll try to use the 6 to stun them all. If I roll, they will not act in our turn. If I fail, it's going to be... So they are stunned. So it means that they will not attack us in the next turn. And now I did all my actions, so it's your turn. So with the with this guy here. So you attack with the normal. You only have normal attacks. So you can attack this guy here.
Okay.
You hit.
Yeah.
2 damage. Okay. Which one you want to damage? This one? Okay. I will put it here to remember. Okay. You want to do another attack?
Yeah.
Okay. You roll again. You hit.
3.
It's killed. Okay. And you can do another attack.
Okay.
No, you fail.
5.
Okay, and now it's the guy with it. It's the turn of my guy, so I will use one of these guys to try to recover. 1, I think I failed. Check. I think I failed. Is 1? I don't remember. Recover. No, it's just I recover 1 wound, so I have 1 wound out. Okay. So I use the destiny die, this is done, and now you can use the guy with the trumpet here.
Okay.
So, but you are not in contact, so you have to move
No,
first.
move.
You can move here.
Okay.
One. Okay, this is the movement, so you can, and now you have to attack.
Attack.
This guy was dead. To who you attack? Okay, attack. Fail. And now the other.
3.
2 damage. Okay. And now I need to check if the Ogoid Thaumaturg is stunned or not. Because the other are stunned, the blue horrors and they cannot act because they are stunned for my blast. And the Ogoid, the start of the adversary, fear remove any wound market or any stun market from at the start of the adversary. So he's not stunned. When it is blamed, whichever the hero landed the killing blow. Okay, so he's not. He cannot be stunned. Okay, but he's blocked because this guy in front is stunned. So we are going to roll 2d6 to see what this guy does. So it's a 3. The Thaumaturg moves towards the nearest hero, then attacks with a brutal fist. Then roll a dice. On 1, 2, 3, many Zangors at the portal closes. Then roll a dice. On 1, 2, 3, set up. Then many Zangors on the portal next to the Thaumaturg. They act this phase unless Zangors have already acted. Okay. So he cannot move because there is not space to move to the closest guy. And he cannot pass through this thing. So I guess he will not be able to move. But now we need to put 3 thaumaturg guys next here. So let's put, now we have to roll. We have to roll a die. On a 1, 2, 3 we put, no, it's a 6. We don't, no jungles are appearing because it's only with 1, 2 or 3. So we have finished the adversary phase. So it was better this time, and we roll again for destiny. So this goes to you, and now you roll for destiny because they were stunned. So we have a 6,
Okay.
a 5, a 4, and we have a new familiar coming. 2s. So we cannot use treasure cards while this is there, so we are going almost to ignore him. And this goes next to this guy here. So this goes here. Okay. So it's our time, so we roll our dices as well. So I have 3 blue dices, so we have to roll our dices here.
What?
1, 5, 3, and the Doom Seeker a 2,
4, 4,
and the other guy
5, 3, and 1.
Okay, so now you start with him. So you can attack to see if you can kill with the 1, you can attack there.
Yeah, take it.
You can use the 1. No, it's the other one.
As in.
Yeah. You fail. Or the black.
Otro.
Yeah. You fail. You want to do another die? Yes, it's killed. And you win a glory point. This is the black, and because this guy is next to him, he wins another glory point.
6 para torte.
No. Lo tengo que
Luego lo hiciste.
¿O lo utilizas tú o lo utilizo yo?
Otro.
I can use it, I only need a 3 to
No,
do it.
tienes.
So I'm going to use now the fire slayer, so I will roll to regain a wound. So I recover 1 wound, and I don't do any attack. Okay?
Okay.
So I finish with the fire slayer. Now I will do one, we'll take another one, and I will try to recover another wound. With a 3, I recover another one. Okay, and now it's the turn of this guy. So you can attack this one if you want.
Ah, this one.
No, you fail. You hit.
6.
Yeah, but I don't think 6 does you 2 damage. He's still alive. You want to do another attack?
Okay.
You want to attack again?
Yeah.
No. Okay. And now I go with my mage. So we'll use the 1 to move here. Okay. I will use the 3 to try to kill this guy. I hit. And he's dead because he only has 3 wounds. So I win another glory point. Now I'm going to use the 5 to shoot to the boss there. No, I will shoot to 1, not to this boss here. Roll. I roll again. Yes, I hit with a 5. Now we need to do this 3 damage. For 1 damage, only 1 wound. And now I will try to stun them all again with a 3. I need a 3 to stun them. I do. So they will not be able to attack. Oops, whoopa. Casi lo tiro. So they are stun again. Okay? And you can use this 5. I don't know. You want to use the 5? But you only can move. This guy is blocked. No. You want to do anything with this one?
Yeah, moving.
No, this the
This?
one. They cannot pass. No, this block because you have to move this one first. So you want to move this one here first with the last. Or we just not use it. We don't use this one. You want to use it? To move this here?
Here.
Okay. So we have that. We use the last one. So we go to the enemy phase. So these are stun again, and we only roll for this guy that cannot be stunned. So we roll a 4. Rolling quite low. 4 is the same as before, so he cannot get closer to the enemies because it's surrounded by the beam. So we need to roll if there are appearing some Zangors. 2 Zangors are appearing. So we have three types of Zangors. We have this, and this. So I'm going to roll which of the Zangors are appearing. So 1, 2, 3. The one I roll is not appearing. So this is not appearing. We have one with the big mace here. And this one, I guess, will appear there because it's the only part this place where we have. The end of the hero phase, I need to see if I pick up. Tiro un dado. Uno por here. Roll a 5, 3. So I take this guy here. And now the Zangors will act. Because this is what they say, if the Zangors have not done anything, they will do an action. So we need to roll what these guys are doing. No nos queda parecido. So it's a 4. Each Zangor moves towards this hero, and then each Zangor attacks with its Savage Blade if it's in range. Okay, so this one will attack here. So these are the closest ones, so we need to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's attacking the Doom Seeker again, and this is the one with the big, with the Great Axe, so half damage 2 instead of 1, and he has 2 attacks. So roll. Yeah, it's attacking with the Savage. Okay, attacks with the Savage Blade. So 2 attacks on 3s on the Fire Slayer. It fails. And we have finished here the enemy roll, so we go back to the Destiny. So we move this to here now. I roll the Destiny. We have double 2s. Then we have 6, 4, and 3. The double 2s is another of these things. Will appear, yes, here, next to, oh, sorry, next to it. So we have again a 6 that we can use for. Now I will roll for the first layer. I have 3 dice now with the first layer. Okay, I have a 4, a 2, sorry, not 3 dice. So a 6, a 4 and a 2. 6, a 4 and a 2. Tira tú también. Roll here. A 6, a 4 and a 1.
2.
No, este es el otro.
Okay. 2, 2, a 5.
Okay.
1, 3, and 4.
Okay. With the first layer, I will attack the Zangor. So I will use the big attack on the Zangor. So I need a 3+ to hit. No, I fail. And now I will do one attack with 1 damage. And 2+. I hit 1 damage. And 1 attack with 1 damage. Yeah, I hit 1 damage more. 2 damage on this guy. Now you go with this.
Okay.
So it's this one here. You can attack the boss if you want.
6.
You hit.
Hit.
2 damage. He has already 1, right? He had 1, so it's dead. No, you don't have anyone else in combat. So what you do? What you want to do else?
Stop.
No, you want to do another action?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you do?
Attack.
No, you cannot attack because you are not in contact.
Moving?
So, yeah, you have to move first. Here, okay. Move here, so you use this die to move, and now you attack with 1 die. Okay. Hits. Which one
3.
you kill? This?
This.
And you gain 2 glory points because you have killed 2 guys, right? So this is the white. 1, 2. Okay. It's the time for my scythe. Need to see Zangor how many lives have. Zangor have big or 5, so I will use a missile on the Zangor. Here. I hit, and I went up glory point. So because I make the round, I take 2 of these cards. I have trouble with this. Okay, I will check them later on. And now I do another attack. I do 2 damage. So he's down to 1 wound. So he can resist. So he can resist 5 wounds. So he's down to 1 wound remaining. So I will use my combat attack with 1 damage with the 1 to see if I can kill him. I need a 4 to kill it. No, I fail. So I will try to stun them with a 3. I do, so they are stunned again. Ok. Ahora te toca a ti. Solo déjame ver qué hacen estos. So now we go to the Night Questor. He's here. You first need to move. You want to move?
Okay. Sí.
Okay, you move your hero. So it's 1, 2, 3 here, I guess.
Sí. Attack. 3. Hit.
Yeah, hit. 2 damage. This
Attack.
okay. Fail.
5.
You can use the 6.
Yes.
If you roll well, you kill it because you can use the big attack. So the big attack you need the 6, and then on 3 plus you do 3 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's killed. And you win a glory point. So you win. This is the glory point here. Okay. And now you can do 2 things. You have to use the 6, so you pass. So now this is the turn for the Fire Slayer. So I will use one of these dice, this one, to kill this one here. I need a 2 plus. I do. So I did the dash wound and I kill the Zangor. And because I killed the Zangor, I win 2 glory points. Okay. The 4 I have stepped. Now is the time for the trumpet. You want to use the last die on the trumpet?
Okay. You can that?
Yes. So you can attack this one here. No, you fail. But there is stun, so it's not a problem. So there is stun again. So they cannot do any action. So we are going to roll for the Ovoid Thaumaturg. It's a 6. If Thaumaturg is not adjacent to any heroes, he attacks each one he can see with the concussing flame. Otherwise, attacks. Okay, so he can attack with concuss each one he can see with the concussive flame. So he can see all the heroes. So he will do these 3 attacks of each hero. So we start here. These 3 attacks on the scythe. 2 attacks with the is on 4 plus. You can attack. See if you. Yeah, these 3. 3 plus 2 hit. 2 hits. So I need 6s to save my guy. No. And he's doing me 2d3 damage. So I'm out. Me ha matado. And now he's going to attack the dwarf. 1 missile. 3 plus 2 hit. Does not hit the trumpet. 3 missiles. 3 plus 2 hit. 2 hits. En el de la trompeta, 2 cuartos.
2.
2 a 4. No. I do 3 damage. 3 daños en la trompeta. O sea que necesitas hacer lo mismo que he hecho mi mago. Okay. And now on the Questor, I do 2 attacks on 3s. Both hits. Aquí también 4s. One saved, 1 goes. And I do 1 damage. Ahí sí. ¿Qué negros no tienen? No, en negros tienes 2 dados y blancos no tienes. Okay. Now we pass the rune here. And we go to another. So we don't have any more the scythe. And it is going to become more and more complicated now. So you roll the destiny dice. Wow, we lose the sixes. We don't have sixes. So we only have a 3 or 1. So roll again one die and then the other. So roll 1. So it's 54. So we roll in the 54. See what happens. This is becoming quite difficult here. So 54. Mist the cooling, a mist of cooling vapors, a figure moved. A stranger approached through the shimmering murk. Weapons are drawn and readied. Yet serendipity, this was stepping into the light, came not some monstrous foe, but another lost soul seeking freedom from this place. Pick and use hero card at random. That hero joins the party as a companion. Set up them as close as remarkable possible. Okay, we have a hero coming. So I'm going to pick, I have all the cards here for the heroes. Okay, so we are going to pick all the ones where I have miniatures for, and a hero will arrive as a help for. Yeah, these are all the ones I can have. This is not. This I can, but I don't have it. So we have this. This. I have a lot of heroes that they can come. So here we have all the heroes. We are going to mix them all. Okay. So okay, which one is coming? So we have a Slaughter Priest coming to help this guy. So I go for the Slaughter Priest and I come back. So here we have the Slaughter Priest arrived. We have this, he's joining the battle, I guess, knowing that there is a demon here, and now we are going to roll for the dice for each hero. So the Slaughter Priest, I will use these white dice. So we have a 6, a 2, 1, 3 here. Okay, for the 5 layer I have 3 dice, 3 sixes. Okay, and now you roll for, no, this one no. Oh, very well, 6 and a 4. So I need to know what this guy does. This guy has an axe that has 2 damage with 3 plus, and then he has a super attack area that hits on 6 plus and does this 3 damage. So this can be very interesting. Does damage to everyone. And for the rest of the turn on 4 plus, each time you slay an adversary, pick up a hero your opponent yours or another's. That hero heals at least 3 wounds. So this is also very interesting. Okay, and add 1 to the result of your attack rolls if you have already slain any adversaries this turn. Interesting as well. Okay, so he's a chaotic and holy, and I will not care about the renown because nobody's playing with this guy. He's just coming here to fight. So we start with this guy. So you can use the 1 to recover 1 wound. Okay. Okay, so you can use a dice next time. And if you want, you can use the 3 to recover another one. You want to use it? You roll, you need a 2 plus. You need to roll. Okay, so you recover another one. And you have 2 dice. Okay, but you cannot use this turn. Okay, now it's the turn for my side is dead. So it's the turn, this cannot be recovered. So you have to go for the Night Questor. What do you want to do with the Night Questor? So you can use the 4 to turn this, because what we have to do is to put this turn into this direction. So you can use a 4 to turn this. Okay. And then you can use another one. You want to use the 6 to turn it again? Okay. Like that. So he touched he's going to touch this one. Then he's attacking this guy, receives 1 damage. No, you
Attack,
cannot
no
attack.
attack, no.
No, you don't attack because you have used to turn
Okay.
this. Okay? So now is the time for my fire layer. So I will see. I will use one die of the fire layer to attack this guy with my big weapon. So I need a 3+. I hit and I do this 3 damage. For 2 damage. Okay, and then I will do a small attack to do 1 damage on a 2+. So I kill him. And I won 1 renown point. And is it this? Ah, no, it was a mistake. Okay, so I have in here. I don't know. Okay, and now I will use my last die to move here to avoid that this guy can move. Okay, now we are going to use the slaughter priest. So he's going to move where this thing is there. Okay, no caben ya. They don't fit, they have all big bases. So he's going to, this is using the 1 to move there. He's going to attack with the normal attack on 3+ on this thing here. He does, and he kills it. He's going to attack the other one. Fail. And now he's going to use the big power. So he's going to attack everybody, any enemy. On a 6s, they do this 3 damage. So we start with this guy, needs a 6. No, this one needs a 6. No, this one needs a 6. No, and the big guy needs a 6. No. Okay. But as we have touched that, now we go to the enemy phase. So we are going to choose the order first. So it's 1, 2, 3 to choose the order. So we'll choose first which one goes first. So first goes the Thaumaturg. Okay, I will roll for the Thaumaturg. He roll a 4. So again, he cannot move. So I will roll to see if he is appearing some Zangors. 3 Zangors, so we have 1 of each type coming. So 1 Zangor here, 1 Zangor here, and another Zangor, I guess here. Okay, now I will roll again, 1, 2 or 3 the Zangors. So I with the blue horrors. So the blue horrors, let's see what they do. 1 balls. Each horror in the group attempts to move so that they are not adjacent to heroes, but they can see at least one of them. Each horror in the group attacks the nearest hero they can see with blue fire. Okay, so this have no need to move, but he will move out of the. He will move away from the beam because he does not want to be hit by the beam, and this guy will try to move away as well. So he has agility 2, so he moves away. Beam. And now they will attack with the missile, the blue fire. Okay, so he will attack with the blue fire here and this with the blue fire there. So the blue fire on the slaughter priest, he needs a 4 to hit, fail, and the other one is a 4 to hit, hits here. So you have to roll 4+ with the white dice.
Okay.
4+, one die. Yes, it's saved. No, but this is this one, so you don't receive bonus. No, don't worry. This is just a save because you will attack. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now this guy will act. We'll see what he's doing. A 3 is Light Unbelievers. So each alcoholic attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon they has in range. So because there is only one guy, he will attack me in with the blades, and this is the one with only one blade. So this is the boss. He has 2 attacks on force. 1 hit, so I need to save 1. I did not save, so I receive 1 wound. Okay, and now we go with the Zangors. So the Zangors will, I will check what they do. 5. So with a 5, a Zangor move was to the least wounded hero it can reach, or towards the nearest hero it can, if it can reach any. Then each Zangor attacks at least the least wounded hero in range with the Savage Blade. So this this will try to move there. So he needs a 5+ to move. He moves, so he moves here. And now this guy and this guy will attack, and this guy will attack me. So let's start with the one with 2 blades. The blood hanger each. Okay, no. Zangor with the 2 blades rolls 4 dice and attacks me on 3+ on the Slaughter Priest. On the 5 Slayer. So he hits 3 times, so I need to do 3 saves. I save 2, I receive 1 wound. So I'm down to 1 wound, and because I was wounded, he will attack me with the Vicious Beak. He attacks and he hits, and I need another 4+. I have a 4+, but then because I receive 2 damage, I go back up with 2 glory points. Cuando recibe daño gana puntos de... Okay, va a hecho una herida. Now this will attack here. So he has the big glaive. He has 2 attacks and needs 3s. He hits 1, and now this guy has to save with a 5. It does not save, so he receives 2 damage. Okay, and now this will attack. So because both are equally damaged, I will choose 1, 2. I will attack the Slaughter Priest because was the less damage at the beginning. So he has 2 attacks. We'll roll this one. 1 hit, and I need a 5 to save the Slaughter Priest from another wound. No, he's down to 3 wounds. Okay, and now these are all the attacks. We have finished here the round, and now we need to read the passage because we have touched this. So if a being touches the statue, go to page 49 of the adventure. So let's read the passage 49. A beam, otherworldly illumination struck the demon statue. The champion's heard a terrible shriek of rage. Great cracks begin to spread across the idol's surface, and from them shone an infernal light. Thus did the champions come to realize what had to be done. Okay, hemos ganado.
No?
So it means that there is not anymore, so I guess we have just those did the champions come to realize what had to be done. So we have won the mission, although we were almost dead. So the Said was very hit, and that's all. So I hope you have liked this battle, maybe a little bit long. It's the first time we were playing this game, and yeah, that's all. So I hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, keep tuned if you want to see more battle reports and more games. That's all for now. Hope you have liked this one. Thanks a lot for watching and see you later. Bye.